Yo, what's going on, yo? It's your man Hanley from On the Line with. We're on Car Chat. It's episode 54 tonight. We got my man Boxguts coming in for Vermont. Yesterday we interviewed SirBeatAHoe, and they're tied in together, so it's possibly just the smartest thing to have them back to back and talk about what's up. So we got Boxguts in the chat right now. He's about to come on for episode 54. That's 5-4. We've been going at it. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing it. So let's go. Comedian Shaw, long time no talk, brother. MCO Montreal, what's up, my guy? Supreme V, what's up, my guy? One second, I'm just trying to get box cuts in this shit. There we go. Yeah.
What's good?
Yo, box guts, what's going on, my man? Introduce yourself to the people.
What up, y'all? Boxguts, Johnny 23, Box Red, BAG, that motherfucker hot breath boy. You know, cop that Royal Water shit. It's probably in your ear already. If not, it is now.
Facts. So, yo, you're out in Vermont, right?
I am in Vermont currently. Word up.
And, I saw some of the people on your page, like Mav Star. Do you know Mav?
I've just gotten to meet Mav. They got a third Thursday that pops off.
Yeah, I know.
Monthly here, and I met him at the last two events, man. Cool motherfucker. Six spitter too, man.
He's definitely raw bars, old school, fucking with that boom bap, everything, man. I got my dog out there, FFD Ross too. He's a little quiet right now, but he's got some fucking serious jams, bro. There's a group out there called Joint Manipulation. I don't know if you've heard of them.
The area, to be honest with you, I moved here from Brooklyn about 3 years ago.
What made you leave Brooklyn?
I was about to be a father.
So what? Did you run or take the family? Good guy.
Scoop the family. Yeah, it was a family move. You know what I mean? My wife and I decided, like,
better that than you run out on them.
Oh man, not even a question.
Yeah,
no way.
It's not even a question in normal people, but you see these deadbeat daddies running around acting like they're fucking selling bread and they're just there trying to pay child support every month.
No. I'm very fortunate to be in a beautiful relationship, man. I was delighted. It was funny because I hadn't planned that in my life. You know what I mean? That wasn't the route I was planning, but when we found out, my wife and I, we weren't married at the time, but we've been together. We've been homies for a long time. And, you know, that's my lady, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Did you have a boy or a girl?
I got a boy. He's 3 years old.
Oh, you got a young man then. All right. That's what's up. All right, so, yo, what's with the name Boxguts? Where's that originate from?
It's from my crew. My first crew is Boxer Rebellion.
Right.
And, at the time, I was kind of just rhyming my graffiti name, but like guts, I was always spraying guts. I was always coming up with the gut shit, you know what I mean? So just one time came out in a freestyle, said something like, I'm Boxguts. And I was like, ooh, you know what I mean?
I actually fuck with it. I at first I thought you were going to be someone that was like a crate digger. So, like, I thought you were getting it like box guts. Like, you go through the crate and you're getting the guts of the crates. You know what I mean? That's what I thought at first.
That's dope. I dig that.
Yeah. You know, and don't nobody go fucking stealing that if you're a producer watching. Don't be a bitch.
Hey, nobody come fuck with my name either, man. You come fuck with me. You know what I mean?
So, yo, what you got popping right now? You're new to Vermont. You're just in the scene. How's your response been with everybody? How are you getting accepted out there? Because I know it's rough out there with the scene, man. People don't like a lot of people.
It's been good, man. It's been very good. You know what I mean? I've been well received. I've got a show coming up next Thursday. I jumped in on those Thursdays. You know what I mean? I couldn't just jump in the next day. I had stuff planned, but
it's the best way to do it, bro. You'll get connected with a lot of the MCs out there that are in your same kind of like style of rap. You know, you're not gonna be with the new shit. You're gonna be with the old raw, straight rugged.
Word up, you know, and I've seen these cats freestyling at you going the first couple times, and I hopped in last time, you know what I mean, and like started kind of getting to feel these cats out and stuff, like cool motherfuckers over there. And a lot of dudes could really spit.
Yeah.
So it's dope, man, because I didn't know what to expect, honestly, coming out here. I wasn't even thinking about that stuff. I always knew, because I'm not far from back in Brooklyn, I could just hop in the whip. That's 5 hours, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It was a really dope, pleasant surprise to see how talented and skilled motherfuckers are out here. I was like, yes.
Yo, I'm basically where you're at, because like I'm not out there, but like I've been interviewing. Like I interviewed my dog FFD Ross. I have I started my interview with Mavstar. We got to finish that. Shout out Mavstar, man. He's a real solid dude. Same with my guy FFD Ross, man. He's as solid as they come, bro. They're real down to earth out there, as long as you respect boundaries. You know what I mean? There's a fucking set of boundaries you don't cross. You know, it's like any hood in any part of the States or any part of North America. You know, you have to be accepted. You can't. If you want to jump in and do a hostile takeover, by all means, but I hope you got the means to do it. Like, because, you know, like, once you cross that line, there's no coming back from it. It gets erased.
Oh, yeah, man. Nah,
you know?
For me, hostility was not even I just wanted to see what was going on, and it was cool because when I did, the pleasant surprise, you know, filled me with like a, yo, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this
I
is
feel you.
Good to see.
You just felt like you're gonna fit in, right?
I could feel that off jump, you know what I mean? And I had sent my most recent project to Hip Hop Vermont, or VermontHipHop.com.
Shout out VermontHipHop.com.
Word up, shout out VermontHipHop.com. Most definitely. That was a good in for me to get to understand what was going on out here.
For sure.
And so I sent the album. And then Dude said, you know, we got the Hip Hop Awards coming up. Jump in on the judging. So for me, doing that was so dope because I got to dive into each of the Vermont artists that were elected in all the categories. And, like, that was good, solid dive-ins. There's a lot of names.
Yeah, you got a lot of content you can go through and figure shit out.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, what up, my Godfather Wills? I just jumped in the conversation. My dude from Philly originally, South Philly, I believe, but he's out in Arizona right now. He just dropped a new project called Collective of Thoughts 3. If you haven't streamed it, go peep that. That's my dog. Again, we're with Boxguts, my bad. Boxguts from out of Vermont, originally from Brooklyn, for anybody who just jumped in. So, yo, your most recent project, I was just about to add one of your tracks to the story, but it wouldn't let me adjust the audio for my voice and the song, so I was like, I'll just make something there. What's your newest project called? Because the cover is dope as fuck. It looks like an old, like, you know who C. Lance is, the producer? He works with like Vinnie Paz, Mercules, Jelly Roll, all them.
I've heard. I think he produced for a dude that I worked with called Too Ugly as well.
Yo, oh, you're talking about Junk?
C. Lance.
Yeah, but the artist that you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know about the artist, nah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, C. Lance is a dope producer. He has an album he dropped last year, I think, called The Undying Flame, and it's like just a skull with like a burning candle, but it's cartoon, and it's fucking fire. And your shit, it doesn't look similar to that, but it looks like it has a lot of like that old feel, like not mixtape, but album type like vibe to the cover.
That's what's up, man. Thank you. So I paint most of my album covers, you know what I mean? Like,
that's right, you're a graffiti artist. That's my bad. I forgot to bring that up.
Like, I do all of that, you know, graffiti and fine arts. I kind of mix the two when I hit canvas, especially for album covers. And one of the first things that got me into music was just album covers. And a lot of times it would be shit now I don't really fuck with, but when I was a kid, even like 8 years old, I was like the Megadeth, Iron Maiden, like those,
all those covers are crazy.
So ill, I would have to buy the albums, even though I was a kid. I didn't understand none of that shit. I would kind of make myself kind of like the music.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing, man. Like when like you're growing up, you end up liking like a genre of music specifically, so you're kind of like closed-minded to everything else that comes around you. But like for some reason, me growing up, I adapted to everything. My parents were born in the 50s, So they ended up listening to like the 60s and 70s type oldies. So like Beatles, Whitney Houston, like Nina Simone, fucking Anita. You know what I mean? Like all
Yeah.
that shit, all the rock type shit. So like a lot of my music, I try getting chopped up and sampled with like different, different like genres. Cause like everything hip hop just starts feeling redundant when you start putting shit out, and it starts like everything blends in with it, and you're just like, eh. It's like, I need to fix it up in a way.
Yeah. You don't want it to feel redundant at all, especially for yourself while you're making it, right? Like,
Yeah.
if it's leaving you and it's feeling like that, there's something. It's not supposed to hit other ears either. You know what I mean? I feel I like to like really put the signature touch on everything. I can't help it. Like, it need to kind of obsess over it and be like, yeah. Sometimes it's just a quick feeling. You know what I mean? But
Sometimes the vibe's right there. Sometimes you gotta work on it and just bring it out to a different level. Like, you could drop a track on it, no problem, but you want to bring it to a different level that is not that it wasn't expected at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You got a lot of fucking comments in here, man. This has been one of my most active chats in a minute.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so follow us, shouting me out. Merc is the GOAT. Merc is one of the greatest Canadian artists. Merc is definitely one of the greatest Canadian artists to put out music. He's definitely got like a buzz that nobody else in this country has right now. So shout out my dog Mercules, man. We go back. He probably don't remember me, but we were supposed to work when we were younger. But that's a different story for another day.
Rob Fader too. He's on my album Royal Water.
What up, Rob Fader? If you ever need an interview opportunity, you know where to hit me up. I'm right here. Anybody not following my dog Boxguts, make sure you follow him. Anybody not following me, make sure you hit me up. If you want an interview, you know who to holler at. But back to like your graffiti like aspects of everything. You still do a lot of bombing and shit, or?
I would say not a lot of bombing, man. Like, honestly, a few arrests cut me back pretty good on that. And taking into account like just growth, man, and like certain things with bombing, you can't escape from, like just having a can and wanting to just get a throw in a nice spot, like those kind of things. But like an active bomber, no, like not in a long time, man. Pieces, I'm like definitely trying to get up and paint where anybody's got a spot. If they got a motherfuckers listening right now, holler. You know what I mean? If you got a spot, nice place.
I'd love if you could do something for like the Canadian hip hop scene, because I know y'all in America and shit, but we close, we're neighbors. You ain't far from me right now. Like, you like a 5-hour drive right now. But if you find, like, are you a fan of battle rap?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're aware that our brother and fucking late great Pax Day was killed in September.
Rest in peace. Yeah, man.
Oh, bro, he just had that memorial event. Shout out KOTD and Organic for bringing legends back. They had Organic and Smack on the same stage, being cordial. They had Disaster versus Holohan, which is fucking unfathomable to be even think about being in that room at that moment. Must have been fucking electric. And then all those surprise battles, like my dog Sharon out of Ottawa. Shout out Sharon. He brought out Jin after 17 years, bro. But like, the shit was wild. But if you find a spot that you could paint at, try and incorporate a little Patch Day fucking thing and send that to me, bro. Because like, I want to put that up and just say like, this is on behalf of the podcast. I can't do graffiti for shit, so I need someone like you to do it. But like,
man, I'll keep that in mind.
Even like whatever the case is, however you want to do it. Disaster with Madness, they all dope as fuck. Are you fucking right? Disaster was there with a broken Achilles, bro. Shout out fucking Disaster, man. He was there. He did the battle. Like, people harassed him for interviews all day. This man was just straight up. He was probably a little bit medicated, but he was good. Everything was straight. Like, they made a lot of money for Pat, man. Just the GoFundMe's at like, I think $250K, and the pay-per-views and the purse for everything after the event was like another $250K. They're at like $500,000 raised in like 5 months for this dog, man. Like Pat Stay left a meaningful impact on this country. Not even the country, bro. He's recognized fucking everywhere, man. He's recognized here, America, across the pond, in Europe. Like he went everywhere to battle, bro. And he never switched it up. He never changed his style because someone would comment on it. He didn't give a fuck. And he was a comedian at heart, man. Like he was fucking hilarious that day.
Respect, man.
Shout out my dog Pat Stay, man. We've talked a few times. We weren't the closest of people, but I mean, we recognized what each other did. So shout out my dog Pat Stay, man. Rest in peace. Long live Pat Stay. P.S. We love you. The P.S. stands for Pat Stay. That was fucking clever. Whoever made that video tribute, shout out to them. But again, organic. Shout out to you, my dog. Ghost drops. Anybody who smokes good dope, go smoke some fucking ghost drops for my dog Organic. Help my man promote his shit. I don't mean to keep cutting into our interview and shouting people out, but bro, there's so much shit going on in the hip hop world right now that it's hard not
to. SirBeatAHoe wanted to know if I was getting twizzed. Yeah, not water, brother.
Yeah, SirBeatAHoe was a good interview last night. Shout out SirBeatAHoe, man.
Yeah, SirBeatAHoe's the man, man.
Yeah.
Beat and I cooked up something nasty too. Beat and I have been working for a long time, man.
Yeah, he brought you up, and instantly I told him, oh, if your man wants an interview, tell him just hit me up, you know? And all it takes is fucking less than 24 hours, bro, and I'm here.
That's what's up, man.
Anybody disrespecting my fucking content, saying I'm too slow, yo, try to do these interviews in less than 24 hours and get to know the person within the same time limit. Trust me, you ain't doing the shit I'm doing, bro. I don't got yellow from NWA on my shit for nothing. Don't fucking talk to me about content. Yeah, but yo, so you and SirBeatAHoe got a lot of projects going. You have anything you can play?
Let me see here.
Yo, Supreme V. I think it's Supreme 6. I just got to know this dude too. But yo, Supreme, if you're respect on shouting out KOTD TV, I hope you join in. Oh yeah, fuck the haters, bro. What do you think this is? You think I really care? I'm just giving something for them to talk about.
Yo, I got this shit here.
Go ahead, bro. Anything. We with it. Y'all, Boxguts is to play a joint with SirBeatAHoe. You should follow them both.
We'll bring the speaker over here.
Down Good luck, good luck. Sure. Yeah, fucking. Work.
Ninja shit.
So, yo, that was produced by BeatAHoe.
Yeah, that's a SirBeatAHoe joint.
Yo, man, this guy was saying his beats were weird. Ain't nothing weird about that. That shit is raw.
Yo, weird and raw.
That's those type of beats are like how I get like those punchline and wordplay bars off, bro. Like,
yo, beat always, man. He comes through with crazy heat.
He really underestimates his talent, man.
He's a very humble person. I would have to say that from years of working with him. Like, but I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, you just gotta ask him about how he sees his shit. It's great, man.
Yeah.
You know from talking to him from just that one time, like, yeah.
And y'all just know each other through online and shit?
We met once. He came through and just chilled with me in Brooklyn for a bit. But we had been working together for a while just on the strength of like phone calls and like little kind of things like this, you know, like video calls.
What up? You ever seen him with his mask off?
What's that?
You ever seen him with his mask off?
Yeah, of course, man.
Man, what the fuck, BeatAHoe? Where's the respect?
Beat just does not want to be seen, man. You know what I mean? I don't think he's in any videos or nothing, man. Like not
that MF Doom vibe, you know what I mean?
He just don't want to be seen. And it's
He
like
want to show the talent, but not his face. I fuck with that.
I respect that.
What up to Freddie Fame that joined? If you're still here, what up, my dude? M2150, what's up? I don't think we know each other. True North Progress, I believe that you're Mr. Andreas, but I may be wrong. But shout out to y'all for joining. I appreciate it. If you don't follow me, follow me. If you don't follow Boxguts, make sure you follow Boxguts. We just heard a joint by Boxguts and BeatAHoe, and you can follow BeatAHoe at SirBeatAHoe 3000.
Word up. Check that beat. Check beat on the beats.
While you're out there, are you working on a new project right now, or is that project that you were just playing that joint from, is that joint like from a project that's already released?
That's not out yet. So
we got an exclusive. The first interview, we got a fucking exclusive.
Most definitely. Brand new exclusive, man. Yeah, that's not out at all. But I want to put that out soon. Yeah. Peace, Beat, man. Peace.
BeatAHoe, you definitely got fucking talent, bro. Stop underestimating that shit.
Yeah, man. Word up. Fuck yeah. Aside from that one, I got a Hot Breath Boy Volume 9 boiling. That's a mixtape series that do 23 tracks.
God damn.
And I'm up to Volume 9. BeatAHoe produced the last one. Now it's Volume 8. Normally, I don't work with one producer. It's like joints that are like left over, either like just something random.
Like old filler tracks and shit.
Nah, even like just joints I've done with producers that weren't for particular albums, because I usually like to lock in with one producer for an album.
Word.
And so when I get opportunities to work with other producers, but maybe we don't go for an EP length or something, then they become part of Hot Breath Boy. And then like joints I do with some of my boys, or like some I'll just, cause it's kind of like building up this thing that's like, they're mixtapes, but they're all original songs. You know what I mean?
They're not on like fucking. You're not jacking for beats and shit.
I've done that a few times on one.
We all collab, bro.
On a few of them, but I make it blatant and I usually get them remixed, you know what I mean? But
Word.
aside from those, yeah, man, they're usually all original. But SirBeatAHoe produced the last one, so we made it like a Hot Rep Boy album, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a Hot Rep Boy Volume 9 and Box Monks Volume 2, and that is myself and Bloody Monk Consortium. Rest in peace, Label S. It's a project I started with Label S before he passed away. And
it's posthumous.
What's up?
So a lot of the tracks will be posthumous.
Posthumous?
So after death, like after death.
Man, what I did is like I took the tracks that we had, and then there were some tracks that like I had that we picked that I had already laced my verse that he was gonna lace, that I decided to reach to his homie that was in his crew to bring it as Box Monks, because we had done a project before that was all of us. And I felt like that made the most sense to me with this dude's passing. Like, I happened to be there, but this guy and him had built a legacy together, you know what I mean? And like, and the producer as well, like, those guys were a trio. I'm just their homie that, you know, was in the same crew, Johnny 23. So we were like under the same umbrella, you know what I mean? So we always worked together.
You were established together.
Yeah. So this dude and I were starting this album. Yeah, so we got tracks that were before he passed, and then stuff that was intended for him to be on that Leroy Destroy jumped on, killed them fucking things. And then we had a couple other beats that we built from there, and then a few other things he had done for them that I got on that was like, he had either shouted me out on the track, or it was like type of shit that was like, yo, this gotta be on there. So that's another big one coming up, man. But aside from that, Freestyle Cologne is always popping. That's me and Low Deck.
When are those projects expected to be dropped?
So me and SirBeatAHoe shit, man, it was down to me on the art and then getting it mastered. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do like final run-throughs on the masters. Got the artwork, just need to lay text on it. And I flashed the artwork today on Instagram. And I think like maybe within a week to two on that one, man, we might just let that drop. And then I think with Box Monks, it's gonna depend on some of the other parts of, you know, the crew. So I would say that one is going to be this year, but I'm not sure when. But
for that SirBeatAHoe project, when you have a set release date for it, before you drop it, like the night before, like just before midnight when it drops, or however you drop it, we should try and do a listening session pre-drop, so whoever comes in gets to hear it beforehand.
Oh man, I'm with that. Yo, and it's not even long. It's 13 minutes worth of music.
Bro, I'm chilling. I've done listening parties before, so like I'm with it. You know, like we could do that. So I'm down to do that. Just you gotta keep me in the loop. Let me know when shit's happening so I can figure shit out. Thank
you for the invite. I'll take you up on it. I appreciate that.
Anytime you need the promo and shit, bro, you hit me up. I got you on an interview, man. You're a welcome guest.
Yo, well, speaking of the promo, right now I got a joint that just came out. This month, Freestyle Cologne, myself, DJ Red Rock, and Low Deck, and Rockin' This Monster from Helter Skelter. We just put out a joint called Wild Way Remix.
Helter Skelter, that's fucking dope, bro. R.I.P. Sean P.
R.I.P. Sean P.
One of the greatest to ever do it, man.
Word up. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So, with that being said, like, you have visuals and shit on YouTube as well, or?
That one, we just put up a lyrics video. So there's a lyrics video. That one's real sick, man. Y'all should check that out. And then I've been putting up videos for, what up, Mike? I've been putting up videos for Royal Water. That was the album that dropped in December. So, there'll be more Freestyle Cologne visuals coming too, because we just dropped one with Sadat X and Sutter House Switch called Sea of Buildings. That came out last month. The previous month. Peep that, though.
Hey, And like in regards to like Canadian hip hop and shit, do you have anybody you know out here that you've heard that you mess with?
What's that?
And in regards to like the Canadian hip hop scene, have you heard anybody out here that you want to work with?
Hmm. Damn, that is a damn good question. You should put me on to some folks, man. I'll be coming
Bro,
out there.
I got
Because
you.
I work with a lot of Canadian folk already, you know what I mean? But as far as ones that, yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
No, I said besides SirBeatAHoe, like have you personally heard anybody that you listen to that you like?
Well, I work with so the guy who produced my album is from Winnipeg.
One moment, yo, your guy, I Want Your Soul. Yo, Lil Windex is actually a dude named DTG, and he can rap his fucking ass off. My word on anything.
Yo, what up, man? What up? I Want Your Soul.
Yeah, yo, for real though, the Lil Windex, when he actually does his rap shit and he's not doing his Eminem parodies, dude can rap like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, he put on that Lil Windex shit as a stunt, and then he ended up getting famous off that. And then he was overnight, bro. He just did some shit, got famous overnight. This guy's a legend, man. And now he does photography, he does rap, he does everything, man. Dude's real dope. But I got someone that I think you should check out. I'm gonna send you a link to him. His name's Junk. Shout out Junk for being the season premiere of season 3 of the podcast. There's Junk. There's my guy, like I said out there, FFD Ross is another raw spitter. Snack the Ripper in Canada, Mercules, of course. Fuck, there's tons of people out here, bro. I can name. I got a lot of like indigenous artists I know that are fucking amazing. Like Aspects, shout out my guy Aspects. Shout out Broken Bridge. Everybody from that. I got tons, bro. I can link you up with mad people, man.
Yeah, man. Send me links. Word
up.
Good look.
Yeah. Yo, I Want Your Soul. If you want the real lowdown on that fucking Lil Windex shit, hit me up. I'll give you the full story, bro. I know, dude. You'll laugh. He'll fucking kill you. It's so funny. Like, yo, like he did like some satire shit just to make fun of how hip hop was, and got famous because his song was actually hot for them. And I'm like, yo, these guys are fools, man. But word up. So you got a lot of stuff coming out, bro. You got a lot of projects coming out. What are you aiming? What's your specific goal for 2023? I know it's early in the year, but summer's coming.
Yeah, man. I hope to have at least 3 of the projects that are lined up out before fall. And I've got features lined up that I've already either laced, or there's a few that are like beats coming in. And then I've got like maybe 4 projects with other people going on underneath that. Shout out to my homie Yokes. We always got crack. And like there's just like a bunch of little stuff that needs like a little like, you know, you just like pluck that seed out and like fill out the fruit, you know, and it's time to feast, you know. So we are, I just want to see a lot of those come to fruition. I want to see a lot of the projects that have started turn into the things that they got to, and then the projects that are set to drop just drop, and man, keep it running. You know what I mean?
Speaking of collaboration, bro, I might send you some of my old shit, because I stopped years back, but I just got back into it. I was telling you what the EP name was. So anybody who don't know what my EP name is gonna be, it's called "I Wish I Was Manic," because I'm tired of these fucking depression and fucking lows and shit because of my bipolar. So I wish I was manic. Fuck.
Alright.
But yeah, so I got some beats and shit that are in my inbox, yo. I'll probably send you something. Maybe we can lay something out ourselves. It'd be dope.
Yo, man, send me links. Word up.
You already know. But yo, so let's do that listening party in a few weeks when you have the actual date for it, and then we'll do the listening party. We'll have a catch up, like a part 2 of this interview. But for now, just yo, if you have any promo you want to do real quick before I do the outro, go ahead, my dog.
Man, when this Cremation Diamonds drops, cop, please, if you're watching, just get that Royal Water that's out right now, produced by Hop Stay Busy. Check his shit. He just put out an album, Stay Busy Till Death, and that's the perfect color combo. Man, stay up on all Johnny 23. We just put out No Scope. That's a Johnny 23 album. C-Plex and I are working on stuff. Mike 220 and I are working on stuff. Box Monks too when it drops, because it is coming. And listen to the motherfucking Freestyle Alone shit that's out, because it's no fucking joke. We got an album that's out called Low Day Guts, and then The Sea of Buildings featuring Sadat X and Soda House Swish, produced by DJ Red Rock, and then the joint we just dropped with Rock called Wild Way Remix. There's a version of that out that has a lyric video on YouTube. Y'all should keep that. Also produced by DJ Red Rock.
They just check your YouTube. They just search Boxguts.
Yup, Boxguts and Johnny 23 TV. That'll have the
All right. So, yo, everybody, this has been episode 54 of Car Chats. Yesterday, we did an interview with SirBeatAHoe. Today, we're doing an interview with someone that he works with, production-wise, which is my dog right here, Boxguts. So, that's episode 54. I want to thank Boxguts for coming on. I appreciate his patience. I've been running around like a fucking chicken with his head cut off today. But, yo, I'm appreciative we got to chop it up. The interview will be live stream in a few minutes. I'm gonna do the description, all that. I'm gonna fix it up. But definitely gonna holler at you, send you some beats. I'm gonna send you some work, and then I actually might get you to do up a logo for me for the podcast, because since I know you're an artist. So anybody, like I said, yo, shout out everybody who's been active in the conversation tonight. This was the most active conversation I've had in a minute. Even more active than when I've had famous people on. So shout out everybody that's been chopping it up with us.
That's what's up, man. Yo, shout out to everybody who jumped on it here.
Yeah, for sure. And I appreciate everybody that's a fan of Boxguts that have been following me. Anybody who's following on the line with, you know how I do. If you're not following the people that I'm interviewing, you're not following me correct. So if you're going to follow me, follow my dogs, make sure you hit them up. Everybody, I'm sending love, peace, good vibes. You already know what it is. It's your man Hanley from On the Line with us. This is episode 54. Boxguts, I appreciate you. Salute. We'll holler at you soon about that listening party.
Salute, fam. Thank you much for having me on, Hanley. Peace.
You already know, dog. Appreciate it. Peace.
All right, man.